legendary franchise is facing off for just the 14th time. It's a rematch of Super Bowl I, and it's only on EA Sports.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. We get our first look now at Aaron Rodgers in his 17th season now with the Green Bay Packers. And, of course, coming off a great 2020 where he took home the MVP trophy.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
And hoping to get rid of that interception bug. On 2nd and inches, Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Jaron Reed in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
A former second-round pick with Seattle, he provides a lot of push inside. Ended up signing with Kansas City in April after 5 seasons with the Seahawks. 6.5 sacks in 2020 with a career high of 10.5 in 2018.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Tyrann Mathieu, the All-Pro, up to make the stop. 2nd down and 5. From midfield, here's Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now a first down carry by Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Patrick Mahomes now in his 5th season with the Chiefs, ready to bring out this high-powered Kansas City offense for the first time. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. The throw taken in by Sims. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. To the right side, it's Kelsey. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And again, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards on third down as the drive rolls on. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man here, Sims complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 30. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. So first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Mahomes. He gets it to Sims, complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And now the throw here is incomplete. And with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sims. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. This will be caught at about the 6. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on fourth down, but they ran it. They got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Steven Sims Jr., his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, it's Taylor. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. On second down, it's Jones. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones his 6th touchdown of the season. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
You think about the great running backs in the game today. I don't know if Aaron Jones is a name that comes immediately to mind, but it should, evidenced by that run there.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates. They're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works. But he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And they come into play here 2-6 on the year. And I guess if you're them, you have to have the mindset of, hey, if we go 7-1, 8-0 down the stretch, we can still get into the playoffs. But CD, to be frank, I don't know that they've shown that they're capable of that this season.
Well, I certainly hope they have that mindset and that they're trying to play to that. But in my mind, from what I've seen, they've got no shot at doing that. This is going to be a tough second half. They've had so many injuries. They've had tough losses along the way. I think you've got guys playing for jobs for next year, and they're playing for positioning in the upcoming draft.
Now this throw caught left side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Mahomes firing complete.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Steven Sims with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 14-10. So that one an 8-play drive that spans 75 yards. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. On the return, it's Taylor. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see.
He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 35.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now a throw here to his running back. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Throwing is Rodgers.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's fourth down. The kick by Crosby is good, and the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime.
Flush to his right.
He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire.
And he's got some space here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. Mahomes now to throw.
Finding Edwards-Helaire once again.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Mahomes again. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Chris Barnes.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Jerick McKinnon now to return.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Eluding the pressure right. Rumbling past the 30. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that's complete. It sends. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry. Now a 2nd down and 6. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 43-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. They'll roll him out right. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first, 18 yards that time.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Here's Jones again on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Oh, they'll try the jet sweep here with Lazard.
And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. That's complete to the former Aggie, Jay Sternberger. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. The give is to Jones. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot.
Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 30. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 39, Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. He's got his man, that's Josh Gordon. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Flush to his right.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one.
And it's 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he comes back with one complete.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown. Kansas City. Steven Sims Jr. there to make the grab. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
So an important drive for them there. And they're not home, but momentum, Charles, definitely in their favor now.
And I like the point you just made. They're not home yet, but a 1-point game, and if you kick the extra point, make it an 8-point game. Only 1 score, but you're right. Momentum definitely in their favor right now.
On the return, it's Taylor.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field.
There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
7 yards to pick up there.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Rodgers going to throw. And it's complete to Adams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Caught by Cobb.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. First and goal, a touchdown and a two-point conversion here are musts. Rodgers to throw once more. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Dillon. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
That was a huge play on third down, so now what? Do you go for it? Do you trust your offense? Or do you want to put on your defense to try and get the ball back? Me? I'm going for it right here.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him on fourth and goal at the 3. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. So the failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big ways. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of down. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. First and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man here, Sims complete. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. From the 17, here's second and 4. Mahomes going to throw it here. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So second and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Mahomes to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Gordon. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Back to throw, Mahomes. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. To throw is Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now Mahomes. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 35. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, it's Taylor.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So Aaron Rodgers and his offense down by 15. 47 seconds remaining. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
Pass complete, Tunyon.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. To throw is Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now it's Rodgers. Rodgers to Cobb. Good for a Green Bay first.
Pass complete. It's Adams. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 8. And defensively, they'll say you can have that.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. One final try now for Rodgers. He hits Adams complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.